Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Nabila Aisha binti Nia Abdullah. My metric number is 055452.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Ashraf Aiman bin Abdul Hakim. My metric number is 05926.
My name is Nudila Shafika binti Zaini. Metric number 056174.
My name is Muhammad Daniel Aiman bin Muhammad Amir. My metric number is 054665.
Hello everyone, we are from group 60. Today we will present about employee right and duty. Awareness community about right and duty as an employee are important because we can protect ourselves from oppressed by employer. So here we will provide a selection of the most important rights and duties and the main ethical problems commonly associated with them in the day-to-day reality of business, which is read the contract carefully before signing any document, freedom from any discrimination, participating in any associate, safe working environment, and employee privacy. How employee can protect themselves from offers by employer. Have you ever signed any contract when you start working at any company? Do you read it carefully before you sign it? Right to read before put any sign on any document. A good employment contract is beneficial to both the employee and the employer. It spells out the rights and obligations of each party, protect the job security of the employee, and protect the employer from certain risks. Reading your contract carefully before you sign is important. Why? Because you need to know your rights and duty before you start working in the company. Most employment contracts set a definite term of employment. You should know your term to guarantee your job as long as you do not violate the term of the contract. The length of this term should be carefully negotiated. As an employee, you also need to know your determination. A good employment contract will specify exactly what offenses can result in termination of the employee. These help both parties because it ensures that the employee knows which activities are required and which are forbidden, thus rendering a serious breach less likely. Lastly, you also need to know your duties. The duties of the employer and employee should be clearly spelled out in their employment contract. This section should include your job duties, salary and benefits, and any overtime incentive. So, before you sign any contract, make sure you already know your rights and your duty. That's all from me.
Secondly, freedom from any discrimination at the workplace. What is the discrimination in the workplace? Discrimination happens when you are treated less favorably than the others because of a personal attribute about you rather than your ability to do the job. It is unlawful to discriminate against someone due to their protected attribute, such as race, sex, gender, age, physical, intellectual, or religion. Examples of discrimination occurring in the workplace can be included by job refusal, being dismissed or having a shift cut down, denial of training opportunities, transfer and promotion, not being paid as the same someone doing the same job with the same experience and qualification, or being given impossible tasks. How you can prevent discrimination in the workplace? There is some tips we can do to prevent discrimination in the workplace. First, training. Second, company policy and procedure in the company. Thirdly, stay proactive. And the last one, communicate with your employer.
Employee participation. Employee participation is in part a response to the quality movement within organization. Individual employees are encouraged to take responsibility for quality in terms of carrying out activities which meet the requirement of their customer. Their internal customer is someone within the organization that receive the product or service provided by their supplier within the organization. External customer are buyers and users outside of the organization. Employee participation is also part of the move toward human resource development in modern organizations. Employees are trusted to make decisions for themselves and the organization. First, project team or quality circle in which employees work on project or tasks with considerable responsibility being delegated to the team. Second, suggestion scheme where employees are given channel whereby they can suggest new ideas to manager within the organization. Often, they will receive reward for making appropriate suggestions. The third one, consultation exercise and meeting whereby employees are encouraged to share ideas. And the last one, delegation of responsibility within the organization. In modern organization, ground level employees have to be given considerable responsibility because they are dealing with customers on a day-to-day basis, often in novel situation. Such employees need to be trusted to make decisions for themselves.
Safe working environment. Company need to be perceived as offering a safe working environment to ensure the good employees stay in the organization. First point, provide information and training. Healthy and safety training should cover matters relevant to organization. Measure in place to deal with those hazard and risks if necessary. Hazard and risk staff or others workers may face and how to follow any emergency procedures. Second, first aid and ill health. Provide the first aid facility such as a suitable stock first aid box, information for all employees, giving details of first aid equipment, and appointed person to take charge of the first aid equipments. Lastly, the right workplace facility. Employer must provide welfare facility and a working environment that is healthy and safe for everyone in the workplace. Welfare facilities such as the right number of toilets and washing machine, drinking water, and having somewhere to rest and eat meals. A healthy working environment like a clean workplace with a reasonable working temperature, good ventilation, and suitable lighting. The right safety equipment. It is essential to wear the right protection equipment tools during work. Equipment can be in any form like earplug, glove, and full face mask.
What is privacy? Privacy is the word we give to being able to keep certain information to ourselves and to control what happens to our personal information. It also refers to being able to do things without interference by others. Privacy issue can arise in all aspects of life. Commonwealth privacy laws regulate that the collection or handling of personal information through minimum privacy standards. Although it is very important to many individuals, privacy is not a right that is well protected in the workplace. Some state constitutions specify a right to privacy, and in those states, you may have a slightly stronger claim to privacy in the workplace. Many employers are advised in employees handbook or other documentation that there will be no right to privacy if an employee's desk or on the employee's communication technologies. Employers have broad leeway, but there are some limits. Employees have the right to keep private facts about themselves confidential and the right to some degrees of personal space. An employer that discloses private facts or lies about an employee may be held accountable in a civil action for invasion of privacy or defamation.
That's all from us. Thank you.